Hello and welcome to Feedbackula, the show that delves into the murky sewers of the internet and picks out the stuff worth salvaging, leaving the rest to get flushed into the ocean and swallowed up by bottom feeders. Sliding past today's unwanted alligators. Yeah, well, it's not like we could choose anything else, could we? Yes, after years of anticipation, Grand Theft Auto 5 is finally out, apparently earning $800 million in its first 24 hours after release, and making scores of gamers worldwide walk a bit funny. Carolyn reviewed GTA 5, scoring it 9 out of 10, thereby declaring it an editor's choice game and a resounding success. Near perfect, in fact, as the number 9 out of 10 kind of suggests. A lot of you, however, were absolutely furious. Don't believe me? Let's take a look, because it was about the only thing approaching funny to go on in the comments section this week.
9? This is preposterous!
I hate GameSpot. Stupid GameSpot.
F you! GameSpot! I'm never coming here again!
F you, GameSpot! You low-life gaming media site! What a f***ing embarrassment you are! Unsubscribed will be a very popular comment on this video! LOL at you!
F off! This game is a 10 out of 10! F off! F off! A 9? Are you f***ing serious? This game has been in production and planned for over 5 years. It deserves a 10. No wonder IGN's better than you idiots.
Holy shit! 9.0 GS? Always being an asshole. Yes, it's still a high score, but they always deny the facts of a game. I mean, in every game.
Foreseen that GameSpot would do this. Always wants to be special.
Idiots, GameSpot! It deserves 10! Time to block GameSpot and my router so these morons don't get another cent from me in advertisement revenue.
A 9.0 out of 10.
GameSpot is shit!
Period.
There you go, folks. GameSpot is shit. GameSpot is a reeking pile of fecal matter because we gave a game people like a 9 instead of a 10. Let's all just think about that for a minute, shall we? Because on first glance, it seems kind of juvenile. Shall we think about it for a minute? Let's think about it for a minute. No, it still seems pretty f***ing juvenile. Okay, I get people are excited for GTA 5. They've been waiting a long time for it, and it's an important franchise. Rockstar is also incredibly good at crafting their message in the run-up to release. I also get that, because they're excited, they want to see the game do well. They want to see everyone else love GTA 5 and praise its arrival as much as they do. But there are two things slightly amiss about the fury we've seen over the score. Firstly, it shouldn't be essential for everyone to love something for you to enjoy it. If you disagree with the score, that's fine. It shows you're capable of having your own opinions. Second, 9 out of 10 is practically perfect. How is that possibly insulting?
So now what?
I know, though, that some of you will be sitting there thinking that it's not the number you're bothered with, but the justification for it. If you somehow missed the ensuing furore, Carolyn's review challenged the game for being politically muddled and profoundly misogynistic, saying in particular,
"It's deeply frustrating that its world has little room for women, except to portray them as strippers, prostitutes, long-suffering wives, humorless girlfriends, and goofy new age feminists we're meant to laugh at."
This piece of criticism, coming from a professional game critic, enraged some members of the GameSpot community to unbelievable lengths, triggering personal attacks on Carolyn in the comments, and even a petition to get her fired for disrespecting Grand Theft Auto 5, a game which, need I remind you, was given 9 out of 10.
Politically muddled and profoundly misogynistic. What a f***ing surprise coming from this reviewer. Not even going to read this shit. Fire Carolyn.
It's GTA. Of course it's misogynistic. F your feelings.
No, you know what? F you. That's not good enough. A game being popular does not deny its reviewer the right to question it. That's what professional criticism is. If there's something questionable in a game, damn right we should talk about it. It's fine because it's GTA is not an adequate excuse for anything, and I'm not going to show any more comments like that in this episode, because to be honest, it's not funny anymore. This stuff is repugnant and it has no place being on GameSpot. Disagree with the review all you want, that's your prerogative, but attacking people personally because they don't share share your opinion is pretty low, and bear in mind, that's coming from me. Of course, there are a lot of people who contribute to the GameSpot community and are generally awesome. Even when they're telling us we're doing our jobs wrong, they're considerate, articulate, and generally behave like human beings. We love those people. They make our jobs worthwhile. But the thing is, there were so many comments this week saying that political discourse has no place in game reviews, or that it's just a game and we should just shut up and deal with it. Really though, honestly, what kind of attitude is that? How does that make the gaming community look? If we ever want to see games being broadly accepted as an art form or as anything but a slightly quirky pastime, we have to include politics. We have to ask questions about gender, about the portrayal of characters, and about the limits of satire. Because satire isn't satire if it doesn't challenge the thing it copies, that's just repetition. If people can be left feeling Rockstar didn't have a tight enough hold on that concept, then of course we should discuss it. If you feel Rockstar nailed it, fine, but don't attack others for having reservations about a medium that's supposed to be all-inclusive. Looking at the amount of vitriol our community spewed this week, the fact I've spent more than a year of my life making this show suddenly makes me feel distinctly uneasy. Because what if I've been directly contributing to this mess the whole time? What if the very user input I hate to see on this site has actually increased as a result of my work? You know what? I don't really want to see it happen anymore. I don't want to sweep hate speech under the rug and pretend it didn't happen any more than I want to give it a platform from which it can be repeated. The personal abuse verging on persecution is actually prohibited in GameSpot's terms of use document, and yet it runs rampant across the site, and I don't want to contribute to it anymore. I'm not sure where this show is going in the future, if I'm honest, but I can tell you right now, I don't like the way our community currently treats the concept of the comment box. I'll see you next week, I suppose. Feedbackula? I barely know her.